welcome all of you to Ghana, your own country, to the motherland.
Hello folks, welcome back. Chris in Central Pennsylvania. Just 24 hours ago, I posted a video about South Africa's Foreign Minister, Ronald Lamola, opening his mouth and sticking his foot in it, insulting over 70 million Americans with a racist invective which really was unwarranted and unnecessary. But the gentleman just doesn't learn. Who can forget this gem from just a day ago?
We know that in the U.S., the MAGA movement is very clear to attack black people. We know what they stand for. They stand against the human rights of women and the LGBTQI communities. It's driven by a particular ideology.
It's driven by a particular ideology. Well, that's what Ronald Lamola is driven by, a particular ideology, a racial hatred narrative, which the ANC seems to embrace. This is tragic that an organization that likes to latch on to the end of apartheid and claim credit for something it didn't earn or it did very little to accomplish. They were too busy murdering leaders of the Inkatha Freedom Party in KZN to actually play a productive role in the end of apartheid. The National Party capitulated because the Red Menace was gone. The Cold War was over. Demographics works against them, and people said they were willing to change. They did not win anything, and this race-laden attack on the United States was unwarranted in South Africa's parliament nonetheless. Well, it hasn't gone unnoticed. Now, probably not because of my video, because I didn't see that posted, and certainly not because of the cartoon caricature that I did of Ronald Lamola putting his foot in his mouth. But certainly, the conscious caracal has got somebody's attention. The Bureau of African Affairs, in its official account from the State Department, posted 4 hours ago, Foreign Minister at Ronald Lamola, you blame concerns about violence and failed governance on MAGA politics. Ghana and Nigeria just airlifted their citizens out of your country. Thousands of South Africans are fleeing to America to escape your government's left-wing policies. Unemployment still remains at 33% while you and corrupt government elites get rich while promoting race-based laws and chanting kill the Boer. If caring about your own citizens is MAGA, South Africa might want to give it a try. 61,000 views already for a account that only has 184,000 followers. This is a mistake. I said so last night, and it is only going to get worse. This continued intentional effort to insult and attack the United States with racist drivel by politicians in South Africa is going to come back to haunt them. The U.S. government has paid very little attention to these insults and transgressions by senior ANC politicians. But obviously this one struck a chord. And it's not going to go past unnoticed. It's long overdue. And it's time the United States start taking account for these actions of people like Ronald Lamola, Gwede Mantashe, Fikile Mbalula, and Cyril Ramaphosa. Washington is watching. I don't know why they're watching, but they're watching. I've been trying to get their attention on this issue for years, and now they're watching. Social media commentators around the world are watching, even 2CTV talking about going to South Africa to expose the crimes taking place there. The ANC's days are numbered. This is a wounded and dying beast. And they deserve it because they've neglected South Africans, black, white, and brown for years. Just yesterday, the Democratic Alliance snatched an ANC stronghold ward in a township. The DA won a township ward by 8 votes, but they won it nonetheless, more than doubling their vote from the last time. And the DA is a party that's dying. If a dying party like the DA can snatch a ward from the ANC, what does that say about the rotting carcass that is the African National Congress? Never mind Cyril Ramaphosa being embroiled in an impeachment scandal that's long overdue. Or he and MTN, along with Incubisi Jonas, tied up in 5 lawsuits here in America over material support to terrorism through the company that they were directors of, MTN, in association with Iran cell, murdering American service members in the Middle East. Things are not looking good in South Africa. And out trots Ronald Lamola with his big mouth and his racist drivel. It's only going to get worse from here, folks. Now that they keep kicking and DC's taking note. Donald Trump doesn't take prisoners. What a stupid, stupid fool this man was. Well, he was warned. They don't listen. They'll suffer the consequences.